Hello，大家好，欢迎回到 Day Translations. 我是 Kyle Laoshi. In today's video, we're going to cover another fundamental adverb in Chinese and a few of its different uses, as well as take a look at how to form alternative questions using our first conjunction. Now, notice that both of these actually include the same character, hai, so be sure to watch this video to the end to avoid any confusion. So let's get started. Beginning with the simpler of the two, when forming alternative questions with two choices, we can use the word 还是. Now typically, 还是 will translate to or in English. So for example, 你是老师还是学生？你是老师还是学生？ Are you a teacher or a student? Another example, 你喜欢茶还是咖啡？你喜欢茶还是咖啡？ Do you like tea or coffee? Notice for both of these examples, the verb 是 and 喜欢 only appear in the first phrase. Now, this is okay because the focus of these phrases are on the objects anyway, but there are times where the verb will need to be repeated in both phrases. So imagine you have a roommate and your water bill is due. One of you will have to go pay it. You could say, 你去还是我去？你去还是我去？ Literally, you go or I go. Which means, should I go or you? Are you going or am I going? Next, we have the adverb 还, and in Chinese, this does have a few different meanings and uses, but for this video, I'm only going to cover the two most basic ones. First of all, 还 means also or in addition. So for example, 我去上海还去北京. Literally, this means I'm going to Shanghai and I'm also going to Beijing. However, you could simply translate it to I'm going to Shanghai and Beijing. 我去上海还去北京. The second meaning of 还 is still or yet, like in the common phrase 还没开始. 还没开始. Literally, this means still hasn't started or hasn't started yet. Here, 没 is short for 没有, and this is how we negate past actions. Since 开始 means to start, and we're saying 还没开始 hasn't started yet. Technically, the action of 开始 is still in the past. Now, I know this may be kind of hard to understand, but once we get to the higher levels of Chinese, things just stop translating into English so perfectly, so you may need to spend a little more time to master these. Another example of when 还 means still. Imagine you have a friend who has expressed interest in traveling to Beijing, and you just want to ask if they still want to go. You could say, 你还想去北京吗？你还想去北京吗？ Literally, do you still want to go to Beijing? Here, 想 is a verb that means to want or would like to, but we'll cover that in more detail in a future lesson. 想去 means want to go. 还想去 means still want to go. So how would you answer this question and say, I still want to go to Beijing? 我还想去北京. 你还想去北京吗？我还想去. Good job. That's all I have for you in today's video. If you enjoyed the content today, please hit that like button and don't forget to leave me any questions you may have in the comments. Once again, 我是 Kyle Laoshi, 下个视频见.